So saying that, where are we really? Well, single or multi-stage air scrubbers are basically designed to achieve levels of abatement in emissions, and that is namely ammonia, odour and dust. And on the screen you can see some examples, the ranges that are published where the BAT suggests we should be heading in terms of abatement. These rules and regulations that are set down, or protocol as it were, are very much based on proven and tested methods. And on the right, I've kind of listed 3 organizations, the DLG in Germany, BWL in the Netherlands, and the more internationally recognized VERA organization, where air abatement systems can be tested and proven against the protocols that are laid down. Okay. In principle, what is normally suggested is that we are cleaning air from a centralized point of extraction. Obviously, that is the most convenient thing to do. In other words, if we're pointing the air in a certain place, we can then target the air abatement there. When we look at existing buildings, obviously some of the challenges we may face where, for example, the extraction is along the top of the roof, retrofitting these systems can be a challenge. But saying that, it is possible, and we do that on a regular basis. The other important point to perhaps draw out of the BAT is the fact that, and the protocols are very much based on calculations based on the maximum air capacities from a system. It is quite an involved topic of discussion, but basically, depending on what is determined as the maximum air capacity or what is required by the authorities, calculations on the capacity of an air scrubber for a particular production is based on that maximum air requirement, namely in the hot periods during the summer. I'm going to, as I move on, talk a little bit about different types of air scrubbers. I'm not going to cover them all today because we haven't got the time, but in principle, available in the market today, we have chemical air scrubbers, which is air scrubbers that are mainly focused on the reduction of ammonia, and also biological scrubbers where we are more focused on the reduction of odour. We do see in the market combination systems, sometimes 2-stage or a 3-stage air scrubber. A 3-stage air scrubber will do a level of dust removal through a washing process with water. It'll then carry out a chemical process to reduce ammonia, and finally a biological process to reduce the odour. These systems, of course, are more expensive than a single stage, and so only usually recommended where the law dictates a high level of reduction. But of course, saying that, the modern day single stage scrubber does achieve quite a high level in itself. We have 2 approaches, the push system or the pull system. Again, this will depend on what the regulations insist on. The normal rule is go for a push system because it's simpler, it's cheaper. A pull system is usually put in place where, for example, the ruling says we have to extract air at a certain speed, at a certain height from the building.